I'm Celeste and welcome to Find Your Purple. Earlier in the month, I think it was the day I talked about arrogance, I mentioned that I had not been a good steward in my life. And that's something that I've really been working on in my journey. I think it's something that's constantly coming up in the Bible for me about arrogance and about being a good steward. I have 4 daughters, but if you have a teenage daughter and one of them wrecks the car 4 times, are you going to buy him another car? I mean, as a parent, that makes no sense to keep giving them. If they're not taking care of what they have, why give them more? And then that's what God the Father does. He says clearly in the Bible, to those who have much, he will give more. To those who have little, he will take away, or something like that. It's the parable of the gift of the talents. He gives one person 1 talent, one person 2, one person 5. He leaves for a few years and he comes back and he's expecting something from them. What did they do with the talents he gave them? And the one that he gave 5 to doubled it, had 10. The one he gave 2 doubled it, had 4. And he was pleased with them and was giving them more. But the one he gave 1 to went away and buried it. And he was very displeased and in fact took it away and gave it to the one that had more. So I've again been trying to turn my life around with the stewardship. And it's stewardship of relationships, of talents, of money, that kind of thing. But on the money side, I just graduated from Financial Peace University. David Ramsey came through our church. One of my brothers did a David Ramsey course. I don't know if it's this one, years ago, and he had the envelopes and he was very proud of his charts and stuff, and I kind of poo-pooed it. He really took it to heart and he is living life easier because of it. So I started this, I think it's a 10-week course. At the last day of the course, they have you make a chart, if you can see it. This was me before with my head in the sand, not wanting to look at it. I was definitely, if you don't look at the bad news, it doesn't exist kind of thing. And so I'm the ostrich in the beginning of the class. And then at the end of the class, I'm an owl. Now my finances haven't magically turned around, but by looking at my expenses as it comes in and out, by being aware of what I spend, it totally opened my eyes to what I've been doing and how it's one of those you can beat yourself up. And there's a lot of, I'm obviously the oldest one in the class. There's a lot of young people, young couples, and they're already beating themselves up about the debts they got themselves in. And I just keep telling them, they're finding out in their 20s and 30s what it's taken me to my 60s to learn, that you really have to be a good steward of your money. Don't fall into the credit card trap, and like I did, or use the credit card to get out of debt kind of thing. So I just thought I would share it, and again, I'm proud of myself that I finished the course. So, Financial Peace University, David Ramsey, and don't have to take the course. There's a lot of online information about it, but if you are going down that slippery slope, it really won't get better unless you take an active approach to it. And this offers some structure, and I know the young people in the class really got a lot out of it too. So that's it for today. Grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's start sharing. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.